So this is a Christmas episode or end of year episode, you really could call it, for the Mag podcast. And then, so if you guys want to say hello and just introduce yourselves, really.
Who's going first?
Ladies first. I said ladies first.
Yeah, I'll let you go first, Amy.
Over to you then. Okay. Oh, I'm Amy Choppies. Hello. Am I even close enough to record?
There you are.
Amy Choppies, hello.
And I am Adrian Dunn.
Yeah, so these two are the writers on the site. Two of the writers on the site. So we hopefully see them a lot more often as they do more writing for the site.
Yep.
So let's get on with this then. I'm going to start off really. What's been your favourite movie of this year, if you've seen anything?
Oh, that's a tough one, that.
It is really tough one, actually.
Yeah, because I've seen quite a few of the mates, and we've been to the deals for Meerkats for 2 for 1.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think now.
Everything I've seen this year.
I think you wrote the Frozen article, Amy. So you should probably wrote Frozen 2 film. So
I don't know if it was my favourite one. I think I preferred Joker. But I don't know. I can't remember if I saw anything else this year. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna probably say the Avengers, the latest one.
Oh, the Endgame one. You know what? I haven't actually seen that.
Oh, okay.
I haven't actually seen it for the simple reason is I haven't seen Infinity War either. So it's kind of like, is there a point of me watching Endgame if I haven't seen Infinity War?
Well, I'd say probably watch Infinity War first because it's a link between 2 stories because they're both part of each other. Yeah.
So you're saying Infinity and Endgame. You're saying Joker, Amy, is it?
Yeah, I'll say Joker.
I would probably agree with you on that one, but let me just check. So I've got like all the receipts I keep for like all the films I've watched, like literally above the computer, so I can see what I've watched. And I was like, I've only seen like maybe 2 films. 2 films this year, I think, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's like Joker or Yesterday. And I was like, we've only seen 2 films. I probably have to go with Joker though, but do you think it's going to win anything? Sort of loads of awards for it. So you think it's going to actually win anything?
Who's the actor in it? Because I haven't watched it myself.
Joaquin Phoenix, the guy who played Johnny Cash.
Oh, okay.
He played Johnny Cash, and I think he's played like a few others as well. Like, sort of, he's a method actor. So when he goes into a role, he'll just go like full into it, and you don't call him by Joaquin Phoenix, you call him by the character name or something. That kind of method acting.
Okay. I mean, I think the only one of the actors I really know is like Ian McKellen. That's one of the really well-known ones, but I don't really know many actors by name. I only know by the characters' names. It's just a bit sad to know.
Yeah. No, I've heard like Ian McKellen's really nice actually. I think he did. Am I thinking of somebody else? He did like a speaking tour thing, and was it him? Yeah, no, it was Ian McKellen did like a speaking tour around the UK. So he went all around the UK, and one of my friends sort of thing got to see it. It was like just like sitting there, just going, "This is how I got from so and so," like an evening with sort of thing.
Okay, I mean, never met him myself, but
no. I've heard he's very nice though. So there we go. Favorite anime of the year.
Ooh.
I'm still obsessed with Hero Academia at the minute, so that one.
Yeah, but that's like.
I mean, I've watched.
Amy's like literally slashing a Deku t-shirt on now. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like wondering what was going on then.
I was flashing any shell.
I have watched My Hero Academia up to end of season 3, but I'm gonna have to go because I've watched it since the beginning of last year. I'm gonna have to say Attack on Titan.
Ooh, that's. I don't. You have to help me out with this because I don't even know it was this year or last year. I've just been watching The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Oh, I think that is this year because I remember seeing it and thinking, "What on earth is this title?"
It's actually I put it on my watch list and I think, okay, it's another isekai sort of trash show, but it's actually really good. I was like, oh, okay.
How does it do anything if the character's a slime? I don't get it.
He has an ability called Predator, I think it is, and whatever he eats, he kind of takes powers from them.
That's like one of the characters of My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar, definitely.
Well, look, like, the first episode he starts just like because he's stuck in this. Obviously, he gets stabbed, and then he goes and gets reincarnated. But then at the first episode, he just literally eats everything in this cave, and then it finds the dragon, and then he was trapped in this boulder thing or something, and then just happens to divulge this boulder hole and inheriting sort of thing. So he inherits all the powers and all the chemicals and everything in it. So it's very good, but it's
weird.
It's just weird. So that's how he.
I mean, I actually been while tidying up earlier on. I actually found a few old anime DVDs that I've got.
Right.
And I found one called Dominion Tank Police.
Oh wow.
One called Ninja Scroll.
Okay.
Fist of the North Star.
That's violent, but good.
And The Dirty Pair.
The Dirty what?
Keep it
Sounds
clear.
like a very questionable sort of film. That.
Children, don't Google that.
I say it from the sounds of it. I say you shouldn't Google something like that. It just sounds like one of those really bad sort of.
It's an anime. You can
Yes, we can't mention that word.
Yeah, we have to keep it PG on this one. I mean, obviously. Oh god. No, I think like that. Time I Got Reincarnated and Dr. Stone's good actually, and Fire Force as well is good.
I watched Dr. Stone. Time and I want to binge more of it 'cause it's really good.
Yeah. I've seen like it's on a hiatus at the moment because it's trying to catch up. Well, the Funimation version's on a hiatus for like 2 weeks, so it'll just be. I'm gonna catch up on everything else, and then I can watch back into that. So yay!
Sciencey stuff, but it's so cool, and I just love it. I just like.
I think. I wrote the review. Go on, sorry.
I've started watching that. What was it? The Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm on episode 10, and it's pretty. I think it's getting pretty good so far into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of the best ones. It's like
It's
really good though. Towards the end, you do get invested because I do. I watched it on. God, what was it? I think I watched it on Netflix, and it's like 81 episodes. Is it? I think.
something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, okay. So I think my whole, unfortunately, because I watched it on Netflix, it was like, I shared an account with my mum, so it was just like she would watch all this documentary stuff, and I would just watch my anime stuff, so it just get flooded with anime stuff. Because I'm watching so much of freaking like my Full Metal Alchemist. Just like stop watching.
Last year I got absolutely bogged down with One Piece. Last year.
Yeah.
I think at the beginning of January I started with episode 1, and by about July I was up to about episode 500, and that was around about 5 episodes a day.
Yeah. I couldn't do that either. I think like with any anime, it has to have like, if I can watch it in under 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And then if I can start watching it under 3 seasons, I'll be all right, because then I haven't got much time to put into it, sort of thing. But after 3 seasons, I can't watch it.
Okay.
Because the amount of time I've got to put in to get catched up with myself.
How do you feel about Bleach and Fairy Tail then?
They're on my. I don't want to watch them, not because of the bad. It's just because it's so long. I can't. I'd have to put in so many hours just to catch up with them.
That
makes sense.
I've got them all on DVD if you want to borrow them.
Yeah, if we ever meet up again, it'd be like, we're like, okay, let's spend the whole weekend and just literally watch One Piece or Bleach or whatever. I was like, you need a long. No, I think was it like half an hour.
The long weekend that would be like 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like it's what did I say now? It's like if it's half an hour, and there's 24 episodes per season, roughly.
No,
you say?
The last season before the one that they're doing at the minute was around about 61.
Right.
Season.
Okay. So let's just say 61 episodes. Each of them half an hour. That's what 30 hours. It's like a day and a half almost straight, with no toilet breaks and no breaks at all. So it's like I'd have to just like, and then multiply that 60 hours. So 30 hours by how many seasons there is. It's gonna, there's like 300, 400 hours you have to put into it. It's like,
okay, the maths is
yeah, it'd be like a Clockwork Orange thing. Just go like that. I can't. Oh god. Yeah, so that's why I said, like, after 3 seasons, if something starts like Game of Thrones, I can't watch that because it's so freaking huge.
It's only about 10 episodes in each one.
No, I think there's for Game of Thrones there's a lot more. I mean,
there's 10 episodes in season 1 and all that, and it gets less as it gets further on.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll have to look into that, but I think I've had I have to put my foot down and say I can't watch 3 seasons or more or something. If it's on its 4th season, and I can't do it really.
If you say you want to get into Game